Welcome back to part 3 of the mid-wipe series. Before we get stuck into the PMC raids, I just wanted to touch on scav running, as I believe it's a really important tool to have up your sleeve if you're beginning Tarkov, or if you're someone in my position with limited time in their hands. So I jumped onto Tarkov over the weekend and jumped, just between the kids napping and the video editing I did. I ran a few scav runs and had a lot of success, and I lost none of my gear as well. So the first one I did, I actually found 2 of the Salewas that we needed at the camp near UN roadblock. And then after that, I made my way towards the extract and I found one of the beef stews at the tent near the Sniper Scav Rock. The second run was next level good because we found a LedX at the USEC camp. Funny thing is, most of the place was looted, so just be sure to check these spawns because you never know what players have been leaving behind. The third raid I did, I ended up dying to a geared player, which is bound to happen eventually. And the last one I did, I ran into the goons who had already been taken out, so I was just able to get some of the scraps there. So you can see some of the gear that I'm getting. So there's a bit of a brief summary of the scav runs I did and the success I had. I think I'll do it from time to time, but just to provide a bit of an overview like this, instead of showing you the full raid. But if this is something that you do want to see in the future, please let me know in the comments below and I'll sort something out. Now let's get into the PMC rates. Alright, so this is where we are at in regards to our Tarkov mid-wipe journey. So we've survived 6 out of 7 because it's factored in the scav runs that we have done. So we've survived all 3 PMC runs so far. We've attempted 4 scav runs, survived on 3 of them, and then died to a player on 1 of them. In terms of tasks, we got very lucky with the items that we found, including the LedX and O-scope. So if we end up progressing all the way to level 35 or we get to Profit Clinic, that's already done. We already get a thick case, so that's pretty exciting there. Very rarely get the LedX, so I'm pretty pleased about that. I've also got the 3M armor that I found on a dead scav. So a player killed a dead scav and I just looted that, so we can turn that in now. We go to skier. Turn it in. And now we can go to customs, but I kind of want to wait a little bit. I kind of want to get acquaintance done. That's really holding me back. I want to get Tarkov shooter unlocked. Gonna get most of the XP from that quest line, so that's the goal there. We also need to get debut done, because that's a few quests locked behind that too. You really need to find these shotguns. I only found one of them, and I turned it in for gunsmith to get some XP early on. We need to find 2 of those, get some scars, but we should be able to do passively. So I think the goal here is to go back to woods, utilize a PMC, try and get those early spawns for the food spawns. So whether the food stashes or just the village area, I reckon it's gonna be my best bet. Try and get some scavs, try and get those shotguns, and go from there. We also need to go back to ground zero. So I didn't even notice that this one from the previous raid on ground zero. Need to obtain the manager's diary, and I was right next to it where I was playing it pretty slow. Didn't know because it's one of the new quests, but that's okay. I kind of want to wait to do this. This give me a lot of XP. I need to go back there when I have to do luxurious life and get the wine on ground zero anyway. So I'll just do 2 birds, 1 stone. And then hopefully we get a couple of these quests on a woods. Then we can go to customs, possibly do this and bronze pocket watch. And then we should be pretty close to level 15. Say about 12 or 13 by then, hopefully. That's the game plan. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, we're in. Looks like we're near the train station. Village is over here to the right. It's got an area what I want to hit. But there's some spawns over here, so I might push this mag. So I've done a bit of a Delta Force strategy where I've got a grey mag with good rounds, and then my other 2 mags are with scav killing rounds. I want to get across to the next ledge and look down towards the village. Check and see if there's any spawns running across. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. Also don't want to hang around here for too long. Let's go around this way. There's that big building, that wooden building out here. Wouldn't be a bad one to hit. The goal here is to get the food, get some scav kills, and hopefully get some shotties off those scavs. They're the quests that are really holding us back at the moment. I see someone. Profit third shuffle. Right now I'm freaking out. Third shuffling. Maybe not. It was my own footstep. I've noticed that the sounds is just really weird. Going from one game to another. Looks like anyone's here. Like going from Delta Force, where you hear sounds everywhere, from hundreds of meters away, to Tarkov, where you barely hear a thing. Very strange. Haven't heard any shots yet. Technical. And here comes the rain. Alright, so we're gonna try and overlook the village here. See what we can find. We do have outskirts and car extracts, so if we get really lucky you can get our Iskras. Probably just get out. Seeing anything yet? I'll switch back to scav rounds up there so we can quickly reload that one. We do see a player. Only thing is, like, if we both spot each other at the same time, he's probably gonna kill me. Unless I get in the cover, quickly reload, might have a chance. Can't tell what he had on him. So yeah, reason why I'm doing the rounds this way and the mags is that I just don't want to waste my good ammo just yet. Like, I've got a bit of it, but you know, there's a lot of geared players this late into the wipe, and I kind of just don't want to take any risks at the moment. Well, I guess I am taking a risk, but I don't want to waste it. I'm constantly dying. Save some of it. The goal is to loot these buildings. Have the most luck getting the food that way, especially the noodles. Nice, good rounds. Pick upstairs. Away. This could be a really stupid idea, but thought I'd give it a go. Should just need one more scav. See what he's got on him too. And I have brought in this gun because I want something suppressed. 153 shotty is not what I need. Good. So yeah, I could have used the M4 and go loud, but especially in this map, I want something a little quieter. Up there. Let's do some. Well, we've got food, just not the right food. Still haven't heard any other gunshots. I mean, that is really far away. There's not many in the raid. Alright. Looted this clean. Now I reckon we go to USEC camp and hope that hasn't really been touched. Use all of this as we've got a slot free for a mag in case we need to reload. Just while I'm walking from one place to another, I'm actually going to install wood mag, just in case. Probably a better chance that I'm going to come across players going between places instead of scavs. I have an idea where scavs spawn, and they're usually at the loot areas. So one thing I haven't explored either is the new woods expansion. I just noticed like the tunnel over there. But I heard it's pretty good. I'll have to do it at some point. Alright, so I spent a bit of time on this road already. Heading to the middle of the map. And I like to take these power lines over there as well, because there's a hidden stash over here. So quiet, like I feel like... Two bullets of the good rounds. Be worth it there. This... Yeah, pistol though. At some point we're gonna have to collect these knives too. Probably wait a bit later, we can just do some scav runs, collect those. Always trying to think ahead for the following quest too, best I can. I think we've got enough of them. So yeah, like it's so quiet, like you feel like you need to sprint around everywhere, but then I feel like there is a player that's nearby, they can probably hear your loud stomping feet as opposed to you walking. So I do like to walk most of the time, but I guess you can't really help it at times when it's really quiet. And it'd be really nice if the UC camp has not been looted and this quiet raid is because there's not many players in. But we'll wait and see. Alright, so that's where we want to be. Still no shots yet. I'm gonna go a bit further down. See if the hidden stash is there. Given the fact that the goons were here in the last scav raid I did, chance that they could still be here should make things very interesting. Stash is not here. Also not my favorite scope, but the best that we got at the moment. Feel like if the goons were here, they would have already shot me by now. But we're on high alert at the moment. Could still be players here. See if I can hear any footsteps up ahead here. Don't hear anything. Clear this out before looting. Hasn't been looted. Luck with the LedX this time. Think there's anyone else on the other side? Y581. Take it. Hopefully this hasn't been touched either. Some iskras. Oop. Alright. Heading over to the other side. Alright. Other side. Still super quiet. I'm having a bit of luck here not finding any players. Meanwhile, 2 scavs appear. I feel like there's another one. Would have hit another one as well. Run away. Neither of them had a shotgun either. Oh. One of these screws. You also need one of these found in raid too, I believe. Get that back in insurance, hopefully. Pick that up so it's found in raid. Push one of those. Bastion. And M80? What? Is this normal? Normal for scabs to have good gear now? Or was this like later in the raid? So I reckon there's one more out here somewhere. Screw on the table. AP rounds too. Move away from here because shoot a born location over that side. Where I would go. Play a scav. Get the good mag in. Maybe as soon as he started running that it was a player scav. See what he's got. And get out of here. Wrong shotgun. Ram armor. Right out in the open here, I don't like this. Wipe with that splint. Come on. Yeah. So there's potentially still like another scav over this side, in that first group. Unless I'm hearing things. Alright, I think it's, yeah, definitely time to get out of here. We've overstayed our welcome. Go to outskirts. Alright, so if we survive this one, so we need one more noodles, one more iskra. We don't. Just one more noodles. We can craft them, but it's found raid now. Need that. We don't, I think. Alright, we've got our iskras. Just need our noodles. It's actually huge. And we need these shotties too. We have not had much luck with. So I think that's the only thing that's going to stop me here. Is if there's some scavs, we take them out. We can get the shotgun. We're overweight now too. Yeah. I'm gonna start crawling. Is there anything I can drop? That regain. Not regaining anyway. We're gonna have to drop the OFZ. It's okay, we'll just play it slow and I'll speed it up a little bit. So there's some action. I'll quickly loot this. Oh. What are the chances? Right, that's gonna have to go. There. Well, that completes shortage. Keep the mask. Alright, worth coming here. Still not regaining stam. Alright, well, definitely made the most of that raid. Really using all the allocated time. Went out big there. Alright, we also got stirrup now too, because we just level up to level 8. So I have to do that at some point. We can complete it a daily. 3. Shortage is done. Haven't found any of these yet. We need key for that one. It's have, and we can turn in these iskras. So one more to go. Then we've got Tarkov Shooter. That should give us a bit of XP. So yeah, one level, 4k away from level 9. But once we start getting Tarkov Shooter unlocked and completing some of those, then we should start breezing through some of those levels. But thanks for stopping by. We'll get ready for the next one, and I'll catch you all then.